you really cannot have like an overnight solution to solve it. I think their decision on importing...
But this is a monopoly.
This is more on an oligopoly on one side. At the same time, there's still a gazette notification with a control price of 220 rupees, which I think issued a few years ago. I think that you have to reverse that gazette, remove that gazette, and remove that price control. On the other side, the weather has been good, but I think with recent incidents, that is also a challenge.
So this fighting this oligopoly very quickly, Dhananath, I just want to understand this before we move to Bram. To withstand this oligopoly and fight this oligopoly, is importing rice the best option?
Not really, Shamir. I mean, importing rice is one option, but the rice market, the challenge is, if I were to very quickly explain, this is quite complicated. The challenge is the rice that we produce is short grain rice, which you do not have an export market. So as a result, even if you get, everyone gets a better harvest, there's a big inflow to the market, so your prices going to go down. And imagine there's a drought or a flood or something and your total harvest is low, then your prices go up. But the farmer gets the same amount, because though the prices are going up, your total volume is the same. So farmer really doesn't have an incentive to increase your harvest. So just by producing more and more rice really will not help. And on the other side, the farmers, the only seller that they have is the rice millers.
Right.
But what you need to do is you have to diversify the buyer group. I think unfortunately there's another gazette, I think, that the rice farmers can only sell rice to the millers, which is another problem, because rice being used for beer production, sometimes on producing some of the antioxidants and perfumes, milk. There are a variety of products being produced by rice. But unfortunately, that is prohibited. But of course, we also do not have the industries. So it's very complicated. But I think overall, because anyway we import rice for tourism industry, this jasmine rice, basmati, we all import. But importing is one thing, it is in the right direction, but I think we have to look at on a more broader scale, because the stakeholders there are many stakeholders involved, and the problem is quite complicated.